Yo, 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 YouTube, Dog here, back with another video on the channel. It's Friday. I know you guys aren't used to intros on Fridays, but here we are. I said I wasn't going to be prop hunt this week, but I lied. I kind of settled on, I think I want to get back into ranked. I don't know if I want to play ranked multiplayer or ranked Warzone. If I did Warzone, I'd probably want to do some weird challenge, whether it's like pacifist, which would be really hard because I tested it out and you don't get any points for teammates' kills anymore, so I would only be able to gain points by placement. So I don't know if that would be very fun to watch. I've seen some people do like vehicle only challenge, which could be fun. Or maybe I'll just hop back into ranked multiplayer. I'm not exactly sure. But anyways, the season ends tomorrow, so I wasn't gonna hop into ranked this week or the season ended like yesterday by the time you guys are seeing this. But as I'm recording it, it ends tomorrow. So like, there's no reason for me to grind ranked this week when it's just gonna reset. So here we are with prop hunt. So what I want to do is I'm gonna do a challenge today. It might be a short video. I'm gonna be honest. I want to try and make a spot where we're just hiding out in the open work. No going against walls, no corners. I'm going to try outrageous spots, and you're going to see a lot of them probably. We're going to probably have a lot of rounds, and it's going to be a lot of quick deaths, I would guess. But I want to find some just out in the open. The only way that I can see this working would be like if I get the skateboard on grind ooze, where you can just put it out on the floor anywhere. That's the kind of spot I'm envisioning right now. I'm also thinking like challenges and prop hunt. If you guys have any like challenges, I can't think of too much, like besides like hiding in the enemy spawn or like move every whistle or don't stop moving, like challenges like that. If you guys have any challenges you want me to try and prop hunt, also drop those down in the comments. I'm looking for ideas right now instead of just prop hunt all the time. But you know, I don't get that sick of prop hunt, so if not, I might stick to that. I don't know yet. I'm just feeling out different ideas. But this has been way too goddamn long of an intro, so let's get into the content. All right, first round of our mission. I don't want to do this. Okay, this could actually work. This is one of the props. Like I said, I just want it to go out in the middle somewhere. We want to make it work. Question is where? And can we make it work? What counts as out in the middle? What if I just go on this? Like I said, this is going to be kind of outrageous. I don't expect to win, right, is my issue. This is more of a fun mess around game. See what happens. Just out in the open, I want it to be so obvious that they all just run by it. Man, I am floating though. I don't love that. That makes me upset. Whatever. All right, we're committing to the bit. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot of rapid fire rounds probably, but I really want one of these to work. It'd be better if I was a cone, or like the cone is probably the best one on this map. All right, one down. This is going to be a lot of this. I want to try and make one work that's just crazy and outrageous that they just keep running by. And I think for the most part, I'm going to be looking for small props. But if I get stuck with a big prop, I'm going to try and just be crazy. So, doesn't mean it can't be canon. Like if I get a car on a map like dealership and I put it in the parking spot, like that's in the middle of the map. I'm not tucking in a corner. I'm not hiding in the sides. Like just somewhere where I'm out in the open where they can see me from all sides is essentially my like limitation, or how I'm describing out in the open. All right, attempt number 2. We have the ladder. I'm going to switch again just because I can't move with that. All right, the little bucket here. Can you go in the puddle? I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do here. Like, is this just good enough? Like I said, this is going to be real dumb, guys. You guys got to bear with me here. We're just trying an idea. Do you know how cool it would be if this won? I never went on this map as a prop anyways, unless I'm just running around as a dolly. So, like, this is a terrible first map for this challenge. But we'll see what happens. Let's see how long this will last. Okay, that's fine. Just don't check in the crater. Oh. He checked the crater. All right. Next map's gonna be better, I promise. Look at him just spraying, and then he eventually just saw me, but next map will be better. All right. Okay, propping first is the TV. How would I get away with putting this in the middle somewhere? Like if I just put some on the stack here, does this count as in the middle? I think so. I think it would. That counts as in the middle, right? Any chance that this could work? Honestly, the good thing about this challenge is I don't care about being slow because I'm not really trying to run. We're just trying to make some stupidity work, and we're sticking to it. It's not great, but it definitely meets the criteria. There's so many angles they can find me from. I'm probably dead as soon as somebody gets in this room, but that's going to happen a lot today, like I said. See? Eventually we'll get one. I got a feeling, and that's why I wanted to run this, but I also want you guys to see the struggle of all the ones that I'm trying that didn't work. And it might not be the best content. I'll be honest, I could choose a better challenge for entertainment purposes, probably, but I couldn't come up with anything else off the top of my head right away, and I really want to make one work. If I get the win, the euphoria of this video is going to be top tier. If I don't, and this is just a bunch of short rounds chopped together, it's going to be kind of a dud, I think. But, yeah, hopefully you get the euphoria. Man, the TV again, huh? What do I want to try and do here, man? Do I risk the switch? I do. Okay, does this count as in the open? Probably not. If I just go right here. I'm going to say this counts solely because he can see me. And I'm probably dead immediately. He actually dead. Do you know what? I bet they pinged me on this one. I bet they live pinged me. Yep, look at that. I knew it. Man, that little ping glitch is so stupid. Alright, well, that was the shortest one of the video, hopefully. If they're any shorter than that, then that's crazy. So that's why I can't get into their spawn with everyone doing the live ping nonsense lately. Whatever. Lesson learned for this video. Lesson learned. Alright, we get to prop first again. This map has potential, so we're gonna switch. I'm gonna switch again and we're gonna risk it. Oh boy. This doesn't have high potential to like work in the middle here. What if we do this? This might be bending the rules a little bit. Might be bending the rules slightly here. We're kind of in the open, but kind of not. Actually, okay. I feel bad about this, so we're going to give it a second, and then I'm going to try something different. Actually, no, I'm going to do it right now. Okay, my issue is I used my decoy up top, and I wanted a fourth decoy to make this like a nice little square. And now it looks really dumb. But we'll see. Never exactly know. This is a big enough map why I got excited that we could actually make it work here. Because there is a lot of little nooks and crannies for them to check. Okay, 3 of us left. We're okay. A lot of people on the other side. Teammates like in the bus or on the bus. I'm about to die. Yeah, we're dead. We're so dead. We're so dead. He's gonna come right there to the right. I can feel it. No, not yet. Okay, I mean, 2 of us left. We're both kind of in this vicinity. All right, we'll escape for this one. See what we can come up with. Oh, not a whole lot. All right, I'm gonna cook next round. Next round, I can feel it. It's gonna be the one. They're gonna give me a good prop. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. I can feel it. The one. Box is not gonna do it for me. Okay, Cone can do it. It can. Whether it will is a whole nother question, but it literally can. But where? Where and how? Okay, is this too cheeky? Do we think too cheeky? I'm technically out in the open. They can see me from all angles. Teammate. Man, I should be able to do better with this. I'm out. I'm out of ideas. Is that a decoy or is that real? Could I have just gone out in the open like that one? Well, we'll see. I gotta commit. to the spot. Last round we moved around just a little bit. Goal of today's video is not to move around. It's to commit to a spot and live with your consequences. So we are here. And I'm going to hope that they think I'm whistling underneath. That's the goal. This does look really stupid. But I mean, at least I'm phasing through it halfway, so it's not like fully exposed. We'll see. I've seen worse. What if I could have got on that flag where that little orange and yellow, like, is. But. Alright. I mean, hey. It's skedaddling up there. That's fine. Still 4 of us left. We see peeps running around. Don't look this way. 2 of them over there. 1 here. He dropped down. Hopefully distracting. We still got there. They're kind of running in herds, which means that we're doing okay. All right. Oh, no. Come on, please. I knew this map had potential, but not enough potential. Best round we've had yet, but just so tough, man. Yeah, you just saw it immediately. Just no freaking chance. Got a 5th round here. I can't do it. I just can't. We can't. Okay. How do I possibly put this out in the open? That's the question. I don't know if I can. It's the best I'm coming up with right here. Not a good idea. All right, we're gonna skedaddle. Hide in the corner here. We're going to do one more map, so I want to make this last just a little bit here. We'll try and see if we can finesse our way through. Well, shoot. Hello, friend. There's no telephone poles over here. Teammate, he's a telephone pole also. Not ideal, I'll be honest, but that's okay. I actually like this. So we're not out in the open, we lost. But like I said, we've not been doing well, and I'm losing faith. I thought this would be a map that we do well on. And since we aren't, I mean, it was a bad prop. How do you put a telephone pole in the middle and make it, like, look natural without, like, putting it up against something? You know, it's a really hard one. So we'll finesse a little bit. Teammates there with the telephone pole too, but that's the big issue. You guys have seen every round from this recording session though so far, so another teammate. Oh boy, we're still gonna lose, or not. Okay, they're not checking over here again. I did expect him to come back since I hit here in the beginning, but I expect him to find the other guy first. I can't tell exactly where he is. He's around the corner. Other team giving up. There's still 5 hunters. Where are they? Well, one wasn't playing, right? Is he still sitting there not playing? I'm trying to finesse my camera here so I can see. Yeah, I think he's still standing there. Like right when I should be able to see him, the camera like hands out, but whatever. Only 3 left. We do have 2 more whistles. Uh-oh. He spotted me immediately. All right, we're popping first kid. Dude, look how slow this is, man. I kind of want to try and make this work. I just don't think I have time to do it. We're going to switch. Do I try and put this in an office in the middle and hope that they don't shoot it? I think so. Question is, which office? Does this count as in the middle? I'm not in the corner, right? We're calling it good enough. This is the last attempt of the day. I'm calling this as like out in the open enough. You guys can argue with a wall. I broke the window to hop into the ticket booth on the other side. I didn't break it in here, so they shouldn't like suspect anyone in here because I closed the door behind me like a good, honest gentleman. Man, I wish I could like tip this over somehow. It was out in the open enough because they just knew it immediately. I want to see how it looked.
Yeah, watch it.
Yeah, dumb. All right, well, we're guaranteed at least one more prop round. Cross your fingers we get something good. All right, chat, this could be the last one. I could make the cone work. We're going to gamble, though. Nope. I don't know how we're going to pull this off. We're going to get cheeky with it. I saw an idea when I was hunting last round, and it's not... Okay, either I try something like this, which is probably really dumb. It's either that, or I get on top of this little... on top of this guy. Just like up in here. Is this cheating? Maybe, but drastic times call for drastic measures. We're gonna try it. He's got his hands behind his back. We're tucked in here. Just like, I feel like back here in the parking lot's relatively safe compared to most spots. We're out in the open. They can technically see us from every direction. Are we a little elevated? Maybe a little bit. Is it a little cheeky? Maybe a little bit. But also, this could be the last round you guys are seeing. Because if we lose here, or we win here, and we win the next one, or we lose the next one, you know, like, there's no guarantee where this is going 5 rounds if we get to hide again. It's a big enough nap that the props will probably win, and we probably will get to hide again, but we might as well try here. All right, first issue. Okay, lots of beer cases down there. Distracting him a little bit. 2 people hiding back there, so that's hurting my chances, definitely. All right, well, here we go. He jumped on that one, but he did not come to this one, and he didn't look up here. Which is interesting. No! Who are you? Where'd you shoot me from? Oh, my whistle. The betrayal of the whistle. If this is the last one, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.